Have you been contemplating other areas in the Tampa, St. Pete market, even just the central part of Florida of where to move because housing prices are kind of all over the place? And are you in a different sort of price bracket and looking for a more affordable home and maybe a newer home? Well, Lakeland has a lot to offer. I just closed on a new construction property in that area, and so I thought I'd do a video on it. So today's video is gonna be moving to Lakeland, Florida. Pros and cons. Let's get after it right now. Hey everybody, I'm Emily. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Florida, and I live in the Tampa, St. Pete area. And this channel is dedicated to all things living, working, playing, sleeping, eating, and most importantly, the real estate market in the Central West Coast. So if that resonates with you, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And don't forget, after you watch this video, if you like it, really appreciate that thumbs up. That also helps me out. And don't forget, if you're looking to buy, sell, invest, relocate to the Florida market, I'm your girl, especially when it comes to the Central West Coast. So go ahead and click my links below. More importantly, you can jump on my calendar for a 30-minute consultation and we can get talking. So today I wanted to do a video about Lakeland, Florida, because it's becoming quite a topic on everybody's radar when it comes to looking for areas that they can afford. And I had some clients recently that I just fell in love with off of YouTube, and they just closed on a beautiful new construction home in the Casa Fresca community in Lakeland, and they both were like, you need to do a video on Lakeland. So this one's for you guys. So I'm gonna probably start with some of the pros, but let's talk about the history of Lakeland first. Lakeland was incorporated in 1885, and it was primarily a very rural area, lots of open land, and as the years and the decades have, turned over, we're starting to see that area really boom. Right now, the population is over 100,000 people. There's a couple of reasons why people are moving to the Lakeland area. Is because A, the cost of living is lower. You can also get a newer home for under $400,000, or you can get an older home with a half an acre to an acre of land, so you're not butt up against your neighbor and you have all that space. And most of the times you can get a pool. Also, you're really you're really smack dab in the middle of Tampa and Orlando, which is becoming the new big hub, right? That I-4 corridor that's becoming very popular, and everything around it is really starting to develop. Lakeland is fast becoming one of the boom towns in the country. It is ranked number 3 of the fastest growing areas in the country. So put it on your radar. So what are some of the pros? I just named a couple, but let's go back and review. So Polk County, again, like I mentioned, is one of the fastest growing counties in the nation right now. And again, you're gonna find those more affordable homes as we see property prices really increasing and all over the map when it comes to the Tampa St. Pete market. And I think the number one reason why people are moving to Lakeland, like I mentioned before, is that affordability. Not only for home affordability, for your lifestyle. The other thing is there are a lot of industrial jobs, a lot of trucking companies. You're gonna see a lot of industrial parks in Lakeland because of all that wide open space. You've got Publix, corporate is there, as well as a huge Amazon distribution center there. So there's a lot of growth when it comes to the logistics and industrial industries. And as Lakeland has been growing in its popularity, you're seeing more really cool restaurants and shops popping up. They've got a really quaint downtown area. They also have all these like little lakes, and if you go to Lake Mirror, I want to say Mirror Lake, but it's Lake Mirror, and there's a wonderful little promenade around it, and it's just a wonderful green space and places to walk, lots of nature trails, lots of nature, because again, you're right there in all of that used to be old agriculture area. So it's got a lot to offer if you're looking for some outdoor activities for the family. And again, it's got a real rich family-friendly vibe to it. Also, it's one of the last areas in the Central West Coast that you can get lakefront property at an affordable price. You can't really get that much in Tampa, St. Pete, and anywhere in the surrounding areas. It's just not happening anymore. So you can actually still get waterfront property with a little bit of acreage and still be under that 500K range. Pretty cool. So if you're looking for new construction homes, Lakeland's got it in spades. There are over 104 new construction communities, and all of their listings of their properties are under $400K. Not to mention, right now, the median home price in Lakeland is $325K. That is up 12% since April of 2022. Homes are only staying on the market about 13 days, but on average, most homes are selling about 54% under asking price. So it's a really great opportunity to maximize your dollar if you're looking to get a lot more value out of your home. You're just not gonna be in the hubbub of the Tampa, Orlando, St. Pete area. Which leads me to the cons. So here's some things. The reason why I haven't talked about Lakeland a lot until I had some people, be interested in it is because it's very rural and it is very out there, and the only way in is I-4, and that I-4 corridor can be hell during traffic times. And I think they're eventually going to be, really working on that infrastructure. They have to accommodate all these new community homes and the people that are moving in. You're going to have those big industrial parks that doesn't necessarily appeal to everybody. You're going to have a lot of big rig parking areas. I don't know what else to call it, but you'll drive by and you'll see tons of big rigs just parked. Now, obviously, truckers have to have a place to park their rig, so it's a necessity. So if that's a line of work that you're in or your spouse is in, it is a wonderful place to live where you can actually park your rig close to home. That's a plus. But it could be a negative for some people that don't really want to be around that. Also, Lakeland is still being developed, so it doesn't really have all the modern features that you might see in some of these other well-developed communities. It's just a matter of whether you want to get in now while the prices are low so that you can be there and reap the benefits when things start really, booming around you. Sorry guys, there's no nightlife. Wah, wah. There are some really great restaurants. I've eaten at a couple. They're really quaint and sweet, but I'm not so sure if you're looking for, nightlife past 8 or 9 o'clock, you're gonna find it there. You're gonna have to go somewhere else for that. Sorry, that's a con for a lot of people. Another con is, yes, do you have restaurants and shops? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Do you have an abundance of them? Nope, nope, nope. So you might have to go 15 minutes out of your way to get to a Target or a Walmart or, one of those big box stores. You're gonna have the quaint little shops around, and you're gonna have those cute little places to eat, but you're not going to have the masses. If you need to be where everything is buzzing, it's not gonna be Lakeland. And so one of my last cons, it's gonna break my heart because you all that have watched my videos know I'm a total beach girl, is that you are at least an hour and a half from, let's just say, my favorite beach, Honeymoon Island in Lakeland, or you're almost over 2 hours from Cocoa Beach on the East Coast. So you're kind of smack dab right in the middle of Central Florida. So if you want to be closer to the beach, Lakeland's not for you. But if you don't mind taking a day trip to the beach with your family or friends or whatever, it's really not that bad. But, I personally would probably stay the weekend and not make it a day trip because that would be really horrible traffic to be driving in. So keep that in mind. But if you're a commuter and you don't have to travel on I-4, it's not a bad idea. You're gonna get so much bang for your buck in Lakeland, and these new construction homes that I'm seeing them build are beautiful, and all the people there are really nice. So Lakeland really has that down home, I want to say country feel with modern people. I'm making this up as I go. So I think if you're looking for the nice neighbors and the cute, quaint downtown, and you still have some water to go look at, walk around the lake, Lakeland has that for you. So check it out. And if you want to check it out with me, give me a call, give me a text, give me an email. All my links are below, or you can jump on my calendar for that 30-minute consultation, and we can start talking about your plan to buy or sell or relocate to the Tampa St. Pete market, or maybe take you over to Lakeland. And again, if you like this content, a thumbs up would really help me out, as well as hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. And until next time, everybody, I really appreciate you checking this out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.